You and Bobby are hanging out in your room. Thanks for having me over. I can't really talk about any of the things I like at home. Really? Why not? Oh, not a big deal. Both my parents went into the army and are really pushing me to, sign up. They think me wanting to be an actor is silly. Why do they think it's silly? They think it's silly? I don't know. Maybe. They tell me I should do something real, but like, acting is real, right? I guess. Exactly. She sings show tunes with you for a few hours before eventually heading out. See you next time, friendo. Okay. Raise memory. Didn't we already do this? Let's get something from the Pride Shop. A trip could be fun. We could go to Quackland. I think that... Hold on. What's Quackland again? Okay. Maybe not Quackland. Perhaps a trip to the beach. Yes. We'll request a trip to the beach. Going on a trip will use the remainder of the turn. Yep, let's go. There we go. Florida is where we went. Florida. Okay. And just as I had expected, that'll allow us to get some light synthesis. Or perhaps we'll get something else. Who knows? Okay, definitely get the knowledge. Long-term knowledge. That is a necessity. I'll get some empathy, some brain points, some more empathy. And you know what? From here, we just go down to the next level. Okay. Get the knowledge. Long-term knowledge, important. Very nice. Okay, now we go home. You and Bobby go to the movies with her father. I don't think we've ever been here before. Somehow. The film ends up being some war movie. You had been hoping for something more fun. Oh man. The dramatic tension here in the scene. It's palpable. On the one hand, it is a movie. The very mecca of the acting career. Bobby's hopes and dreams. But on the other hand, it is a movie about war. The very thing which her parents are trying to... the mold they're forcing her into. And they come into conflict, one with each other, intertwined in one piece of media. And who knows how she should feel about it. It's compelling, is all I'm saying. Wow, wasn't that a rushing adventure behind enemy lines? Yeah. Bobby's father turns to you. What did you think of it? And clearly Bobby didn't seem to like it, but, I want to be, and honestly, I think this kid goes to a war movie, I'll be like, oh, it was pretty cool. Not sure why you brought me to a PG-13 at the ripe old age of, what, like, 8 or 9, but okay, sure. Granted, I say that as if everyone doesn't bring their, like, toddlers to Marvel films, but yeah. That's a discussion for another time as to whether or not that is wise. It was cool. It was great. Like, when he jumped on the grenade with his helmet. I like your friend, Roberta. I've asked you to call me Bobby so many times. So, I've got to latrine. Be back in a jiff. Heads off, leaving you two alone. Sorry about him. He seems intense. He's, intense. Kind of like you, but in a whole other way. We aren't nothing alike. I mean, yeah, technically speaking, it's presuming he's your biological father. From a genetic perspective, you are exactly 50% alike. So, well, I guess not exactly because there's, like, mutations, but more or less 50% alike. I can't wait for middle school. I'm going to do so many after-school things. Stay out of the house as much as I can. I'd say I'm excited for middle school, too. I'm excited too. I hear it's got a lot more freedom and some interesting classes. Yeah, I'm taking the acting class. I saw it in the school brochure. It's gonna be great. She grabs your hand and goes to run out front as her dad comes out of the bathroom. Maybe the most childlike thing you ever did before middle school. Ah, the Cineplex 8. I don't think we ever went to the Cineplex 8 in the last game. Let's look into this. The Cineplex 8, what can we do here? Luca Cox, semi-famous indie director, is showing off his new film, No Air on Venus. The movie theater is having a special guest show up after his film and a Q&A. The movie was actually quite good, if a bit pretentious. Afterwards, he comes out and talks about the industry, his career, and advice. If you want to be good, you gotta make goddamn good film. And I've made some goddamn good films. Of course, my first film, whew, you'll never see that. Some people at the Q&A laugh. However, let me get some questions from the audience. Suddenly he points at you. Yes, you there. How do you get started in the film industry, sir? Out of curiosity, I might have a friend that says, some close, similar interest that might be helped with such a question. How do you even get started in film? Ah, the most important question. However, that's the hardest to answer. There's film school, but it's still fairly young. And every day it gets easier to make your own films. And the industry wants to keep you out. So short answer, get lucky. Long answer, spend every day working towards it. So advice for all you young little bips. Start small, understand you're going to suck, and don't let anyone tell you you're wrong. A few more questions come after that, but the Q&A finishes soon enough. Cool. Can I do anything here? It says there's a skill available, but I can't see. Maybe it only unlocks in middle school. Probably only unlocks in middle school. Look how excited I am to be at the cinema. Man. Anyways. Do we have... We just barely do not have enough. Oh, hold on a second. We can do something. That doesn't help us. That doesn't help us either. We should have been doing some stuff at school. Oh well, we'll make blanket forts instead. No one can tell me now. It's a blanket fort. Seriously though. Oh, do we need to own something maybe? Maybe we need to own something. Maybe we can get some pride going, right? Pride shop. Help me. I need probably a modeling. It's either going to be snakes and ladders or a modeling kit. I'm going to assume probably a snakes and ladders. Oh wait, a gallery? Nope. Okay, well let's get us some snakes and ladders. We got board games. Sweet. That's not even what I needed. Okay, instead, Mom, Dad, please, I need to have a modeling kit. It's necessary. Great, I got some of that, and now that's cheaper, so now we can get multiplication tables and light synthesis. That being said, I don't really have anything better to do than blanket forts at present. So, that's what we'll do. And some more. Okay, now for the schedule. Okay, finish up the spelling. Get some light synthesis going, and then... I guess we already maxed out swinging. Some board gaming? Perhaps? Maybe even a little bit of... Hit the multiplication tables a bit. That'll be important. Boom. Mastered spelling. I mean, can Thomas really be held responsible if it just so happens to rain while he's trying to examine the process of photosynthesis in a plant? Again, can he really be held responsible if, his board game night goes south due to some snakes attacking him in the middle of the game? I mean, it was not advertised on the box that it was real-life Jumanji, presuming that movie has come out by this point in time. I don't know the release dates off the top of my mind. I've got other things to fill that with. Or the exact time this game took us. This is like late 90s, or late 80s, late 80s, early 90s, I think. Bobby is hanging out in front of the school. Bobby gives you a smile. Looks like she might have been waiting for you. Hey! She gives a slow and sad wave. This is the end of the school year. Whew. I didn't think it hit me this hard. Yeah. Things ending is always a bit sad. Yeah, I'm down too. Don't be down, the future's just terrifying. Is that supposed to cheer me up? Yeah, horrifying. Ultra super scary. The most scary. The very most scary. Oh, we gotta go to class. I guess see you next year? Of course, next year. I look forward to it. Bobby heads off as elementary school comes to close. Are we already done with elementary school? It's not exam. Okay, it's not the exam time yet. Nearly though. Expectation fulfilled. Huzzah. Okay. Now what? Let's actually spend our action points at school though. I want to. I can't believe swinging is still our best like physical activity. It's ridiculous. It's an insult. I guess we'll do the hopscotch. And some more hopscotch. And then we'll go to the library and play hide and seek. Okay, great. Brain map time. And you want to get the knowledge. No matter the cost. A bit of memory would serve well. Get some of these outposts here, see if we can... There we go. Brain points. You'll love to see it. Insight could reveal something useful. It did reveal something useful. Oh my. Yeah, some charm. That'll be useful getting into middle school. Alright, and that's that. Probably could have picked up the empathy. Oh well, who needs empathy? Do you play nice with everyone? Sometimes. It's hard to be nice. But there's this one kid who's really mean, but he's funny, so everyone still talks to him. I try to be nice, and then he just insults me and everyone laughs. I understand your frustration, but trust me, getting popular that way won't last long. And being nice doesn't mean you have to be lame. If you figure out how to be both funny and polite, I guarantee everyone wants to befriend you. No expectation, raise your charm? Okay, sounds good. We'll start... First, as anyone knows, first step to raising your charm. That's empathy, never mind. I was going to make a joke of first step to raising your charm is learning how and where and when to eat things. Particularly other creatures, but yeah, again, that's empathy, not charm, unfortunately. Okay, what are we going to do? What are we going to do? Let's just start up at making sure we've maxed out all of the lower skills. We did not max out jigsaw puzzles yet. We will max out the jigsaw puzzles. Additionally, we need to do something for charm. Hide and seek is the only thing we have that increases charm. That's a problem. Aside from that, though, we should probably actually take our classes, like multiplication tables. Yeah, that probably makes sense. Should probably finish up light synthesis before we start on food chains. That probably makes sense. Master the jigsaws. Man, this guy's great at multiplication tables. Thomas, you're gonna major in mathematics, I've decided. Man, evolution? They're just trying to throw Thomas Shepherdham right into the natural sciences. It's crazy. I mean, you can't not get geometry, right? Simultaneously, though, I mean, if they want us to raise our charm, the only way I know to do that is to hide from our friends. Just common sense. Yeah, absence makes the heart grow fonder and all that. Yeah, one more. Sure, why not? Alright, great. Now what? Brain map. That's what. Alright, you gotta get the brain points. You gotta get the knowledge, you gotta get the physique. You gotta get empathy, you get super brain points, you get the action points, you get super knowledge. It's textbook. We all know it. Then you go down a level. You get your energy, you get your brain points, you get your memory. You get some knowledge. You get all the way over here, get that intelligence, get the brain points. And just get this physique cluster. Maybe we should have gotten more brain points, but whatever. It's fine. It's fine. Alright, we're gonna learn geography. We're gonna learn geometry. We're gonna learn something that doesn't start with a G. Possibly. We're gonna schedule. We are going to... What are we gonna do? I'd like to do some charm raising things. How's the expectations going? I mean, okay. But simultaneously, I don't really have many great avenues for raising charm. It's a bit of an unfair expectation that's been laden upon my shoulders. That being said, gotta finish up the light synthesis. And then here's a question. Is it better to do geography or food chains? I don't know. And food chains is more stats. I mean, heck, geometry is more stats. Maybe we do geometry. Or maybe, let's go for food chains. So that seems fun. Alright, that's, as I recall, I don't think Hannah was super empathetic. Maybe Thomas is going to be empathetic. You never know. There you go. Light synthesis. Now, again, I'll say this. Is it really Thomas's fault when he's learning about food chains and there's an example in front of him, and then for whatever reason the rabbit goes like feral and rabid, one of those raging or raving rabbits, and tries to eat the... Looks like a coyote to me. There we go. Thomas just witnessed a rabbit get eaten alive by a coyote. And the coyote knows how to use a toothpick. This should be traumatizing to the boy. Sociology. In fractions and decimals. Great. Great. We have 60 action points to spend. Well, I guess we'll try to raise the... That's not where you raise charm. Everyone knows you don't get charm from the school entrance. You get it from the library. Everyone knows that in school, the coolest, most popular kids are the ones who hang out in the library all day. Undisputed facts. I mean, it's practically a law of physics, a law of nature. There we go. Expectations fulfilled. Let's finally do something that's not out of pure obligation. Do a bit of swinging. Okay. Now we go to the brain map. Simple as that. You get your imagination. You get your knowledge. You get some insight. You get just all the brain points and super knowledge that revealed. You get some memory. You get more insight. You get some brain points. You get your imagination. You get the super knowledge. Gotta get the super knowledge. And then you go to the next level. You get your memory. You get some empathy. You get some insight. Get your charm up. Knowledge. Brain points. Action points. And that's all you got. But I'd say it was a pretty good haul. You go home. One boring day at home. So bored. Bored, eh, kiddo? You know, only boring people get bored. No. Guess I'm just boring. You head to your room. Well, no, I was just going to suggest, enjoy being bored, kiddo. Raise your imagination? Lame. Okay, what's that good for? Not even necessarily sure if we'll unlock any of these today. I think we've really got our plate full with subjects he already knows. So, and it's exam week anyway, so there you go. Okay. What do we want? Lots of memory involved here. Got more stats to worry about than we did in preschool, however. Does this help us? It could. Okay, this will be good. Not as good as I expected. This will be good. And this will be great. Okay. Wonderful. Lovely. Spectacular. You get some of this. You get your map scale. You get your country population, your mythological creatures. Then what? Then what? Well, that is the question, is it not? You get some memory. You get your physical activity, your physique. This might help. Actually, what if we do this, and then this. Yeah, it activates both. Aha. Which didn't really do too much for us necessarily, but it was okay. You get some of that. You get some of that. Now look at that massive wall of physique. You tap into it. Okay, you look over here. You say, okay, what do I've got way more physique than any reasonable person should have. You learn about food chains. You would love to do the fast reading, because that takes a lot of physique, apparently. But unfortunately, you don't have the empathy for it. Because again, that reading takes empathy. Don't you know? Well, fiction, I guess. Okay, great. Now you can do your fast reading. Additionally, you can do your stories. You can look at average numbers. Very physique intensive. Figuring out average numbers. As we all know. Don't pretend you don't. Okay, we'll get the combo going. We'll get just loads of memory. The best memories. We get the whole, like, cross-section here. You get some empathy. You get, not quite loads of physique yet, unfortunately. We'll come back to that. Body measurements, sure. Food chains again, yeah. Double down on it. Leaf types. Verbs. Map scaling. You gotta know how to scale maps if you want to graduate elementary school. Okay. Alright, now what? Good question. Well, you go with this not quite massive physique. Luckily, that then enables a... to be honest, I don't really like much of the options we have present here, but hopefully by choosing a lesser option, it'll enable a greater option. Like, say, for example, this. Which then allows for this cross-section, which then we go for that physique, get all this memory, get the empathy, get the cross-section. Okay. Yeah, we got loads of memory. Let's get mythological creatures then. Let's learn the types of aggression, the route length calculation, the psychological portraits. All important things to know as an elementary school student. Alright, what's up next? Next thing you do, you get some knowledge. No, that's not knowledge, that's intelligence. Which you'd think most of these would be classified as intelligence. That's kind of the whole thing with school, but apparently not. Okay. Get some empathy. We will get... What will we get? Good question. Physique. I guess knowledge, or not knowledge, intelligence. Get this. Get that. I only get one more move. Let's get this stuff first. Okay. We don't really have a huge surplus of anything in particular, so we'll go for the greenhouse effect. Then we will get bacterial fission. Then we will get maybe water animals? Maybe? No, not water animals. Don't be foolish. Only a fool would get water animals. You get the psychological portraits. Now from here, is there anything that would allow us to do more? Okay, so we'd have to go for one of these, by definition. I think this would be the best one, though. Yeah. No moves left. No, I'm not ending my test in early. We're doing stories. There we go. 289 points. Not bad. In A. We can work with this. We got it. Alright, welcome to middle school. We can do the laws of motion. Okay, here's the Red Checker Cafe. Now that's a place I remember. And North Pine Galleria. Alright, so middle school. I mean, I guess taking evolution as a topic is probably a gimme. But we should brain map first. But we should see if there's... Okay, there's nothing we can do at middle school first, so we'll just get a brain map. You always want a brain map first, because as you get the points in the various things, it makes your stuff cheaper. Or at least that's what I believe occurs. Gotta get those super brain points. And knowledge. Yeah, let's just go to the next level. Okay. You always get the brain points. Like, there's literally no reason not to get the brain points. I would have loved to get the knowledge, but oh well. Knowledge, no! Any brain points I'm missing? No, okay. Not as far as I'm aware, anyway. You see your parents standing with a gift prepared. Kiddo, we got you a present to try and teach you some responsibility. Well, that's a great way to start. A bag with a dead goldfish is held out. Responsibility as in, like, learning how to dispose of a corpse? Take responsibility for your murders that way? Is it supposed to be dead? Dead, I mean. Oh no. I'm gonna reprimand them. Thomas is not having any of this. Come on, did you really need to kill a fish for this? The point, kiddo, was to teach you about animal husbandry. Learning about our animal brethren is important. Couldn't you have gotten me a puppy? Oh no, why would you want us to have killed a puppy? What? Choose and then learn invertebrates. Invertebrates? But fish have vertebrae, as far as I'm aware. Where even are invertebrates? Is that a subject in school? I mean, I guess evolution might lead to it. They evolved, didn't they? Okay, well, okay, we can mow the lawn and get some money for that. Can watch cartoon. Nah. Blanket forts, maybe. Let's go out into the world. We can go to the cafe, the galleria, the Cineplex. I bet we can actually, like, no, we can film buff. Okay. So 5 action point cap for the VIP movie pass. Ship movie ticket, totally not Titanic. You get, Charm. And for this one you get Charm, the Strange Cases movie. Then for the Landmark Monarch movie you get Charm. And Bunny and Quack movie you get, you'll never believe this, Charm. And you gotta get the VIP movie pass. Somehow that gives you more actions, which, I mean, you'd think if anything you'd have less actions because you'd spend more of your time at the cinema. Oh wait, hold on. I can get film history? Wow, so much stuff to watch. Collect charm points to lower the knowledge cost of film history. Cinematography. Okay, interesting. Could look into that. Okay, we don't have invertebrates anywhere there. I guess we'll just need to learn evolution. That's the schedule again. The map. What's at the Galleria? You see a very well-dressed woman signing an autograph for a very excited-looking girl who keeps going, "Thank you, Elliot!" Think nothing of it. They're crisp, polite, and full of smiles, but the moment their fan is gone, the smile fades. They catch you looking at them, and your eyes meet. Ah, well, one's adoring public cannot be ignored. I mean, you can. Yeah, I mean, they just want to feel special by being near someone special, so whatever. The fact that you answered seems to amuse them more than the actual answer. You have no idea who I am, do you? Your confused shrug is all the answer they need. Lovely, don't feel bad. I'm a B-list celebrity at best. I'm Elliot Clark. I was something of a fashion model, though these days I mostly design. If you're interested in fashion, I could actually use the advice of someone unbiased by experience. Without waiting for permission, she hands you a bag of what looked to be very expensive clothing. Of course, none of the clothes fit you. They're made for adults. Here, take these. Look at them, or burn them, throw them in the trash, whatever you want. Tell me what you thought of them, honestly, next time we run into each other. I tend to do my afternoon walks through the mall, so I'll be around. The strange woman walks off. Perhaps most strange, she doesn't even look back at you. Okay, we can go shopping, or we can buy groceries. I don't know. Sketching ideas seems incredibly cheap. And then there is we've already been to the Cineplex. This is, of course, the Red Checker Cafe. You enter the local diner. You seem to be the only one in the restaurant. Oh, hello. Sit anywhere you like. Anywhere. The waitress comes over and gives you a menu and a big smile. How about a milkshake on the house? Yeah, I'll take that milkshake. That'd be swell. Swell, huh? Haven't heard anyone say that in a while. Be right back, hon. She brings you your drink back fairly quickly. You want anything else with this? You order, and notice when you do, she just heads into the back and comes out with your food, not that much later. Are you doing all the cooking? Oh, well, during the busy hours, there's normally someone to help, but on the off hours, yeah, it's just me, Mei Zhang, short order cook and world's best waitress. Short order cook? It's like hamburgers, eggs, things you can make very quickly. Diner food. Not the only kind of cooking I know how to do. The things I could teach you. A few other people come into the restaurant. Sorry, duty calls. Feel free to come back anytime. May rushes off to talk to the new customers. Okay, and here we can buy food. Ah, yes, the good old exchange of money for happiness. Or mental well-being, I suppose. What do we want to do? I say let's start by just mowing the lawn. Very nice. It's always good to, get a bit of diligent work in. And then we'll go blanket forts. A bit immature, but, it's fine. And we'll close that off. Is there anything that requires just 10? By chance, the sketching fashion ideas. Indeed it is. There we go. That's something to use. Okay. Alright, schedule time. And I guess we just really gotta hit evolution. Aside from that, I guess geometry makes some degree of sense. Well, maybe have a bit of fun, right? Get some entertainment in there. We'll build a model, perhaps. Yeah, we'll work on that. Whoa, dinosaurs turned into chickens. Okay, mastered. The student election is coming up. For history class, the teacher has asked everyone to do a small paper on one of the candidates to help understand the democratic process. You've been tasked with writing about Charles Hoffman. He's running for class president. Charles? Oh, yeah, he's like a really good dresser. His dad is like really rich. Or is he the mayor? Are mayors rich? Either way, his dad is, someone. Hoffer, that guy's great. Lots of fun. Met him on the wrestling team. Vote for him? Wait, vote for him for what? You head to the cafeteria to meet the Hoffer, as a short interview is part of the project. The Hoffer is waiting for you, all smiles. At first, it seems a bit fake, but... Hey, this is cool! Huh? Get an interview, like I'm a real wheeler and dealer. I'm Charles Hoffman. I'm running for student council, and it's a pleasure to meet you, Thomas. The Hoffer gives you a big two-handed handshake. He is well on his way to elected office. We'll greet him with excitement. We'll match intensity here. You shake his hands back. Oh yeah, this is pretty cool. I feel like a real reporter. You are! What's the difference between a reporter and someone pretending to be a reporter? I guess you have a point. So, tell me why you're running. Oh, well, For a moment, he seems like he might be too shy, but... I want to be the student council president for the same reason anyone wants to win any election. What, money, power, the ability to sell out your office? He pauses for a moment. Hey, this is where you're supposed to say, and what's that? And what's that? And what's that? Now you're getting it. Honestly, power, respect, and clout. Look, Hoffer, I know those are like the real reasons, but that's not what you're supposed to tell the general public. There's another moment as he stops. His face falls. Anyone who claims he wants to be elected for any other reason is lying. He's an honest politician at the very least. Which makes him a bit of an oxymoron, and just also a flat-out moron, but, there's that. Oh, they're smart enough to know how being honest really helps you win. Also, practice, truth be told, okay. He leans in close. Can you, keep a secret? Sure. You make a cross your heart motion over your chest. This is how you get the big scoops. The student council president of a middle school doesn't actually get any power. Shh. Though, honestly, it might be interesting to see just what can be done. As for what platform I'm running on, well, I think you Hoffa vote for the Hoffa. That's a slogan. Yeah, slogan is not a platform. That's a slogan, not a platform. When it comes to middle school politics, do you think there's a difference? My chances are pretty good, I think. It's just me and a few other people running for about the same reason. But I think more people will know who I am, so... Truth is, most of the time, that's how you win. Name recognition. That's when you get, like, celebrities running for stuff. Like, I was gonna name a contemporary politician. You can insert contemporary politician here. Probably one you despise. I will refrain from now on. But there was one I was about to say. Ask about his famous dad, or thank him for his time. Well, thank him for his time. We don't need to get in... Well, the personal stuff is the juicy stuff, though. I'll ask about his dad. So, your father is into politics. Does this have anything to do with your own goals and aspirations? Yes, of course. He's always said you want to start as early as possible to find real power. They don't really like talking about my dad much, though. Well, thank you for your time. I'll respect it. Well, thanks for an interesting interview, but I think I have enough. Of course, glad to be helpful. Also remember, you Hoffa vote for the Hoffa. He gives you another handshake as you go to leave. Honestly, thanks. I mean, this was really neat getting to, you know, feel legitimate for a moment. With that, you head back to class. On the way, you see the voting table. You know what? He's classic politician. An adept politician. But you know what? In middle school, being an adept politician probably actually does make you the best person for the job, maybe. I don't know. We're voting for the Hoffa. He's charismatic. I mean, and also, you know, it's the middle school election. World War III is not going to be hanging on the balance of this election. Hopefully. You drop in your vote for the Hoffa. Truth is, he's right. Though no one else running is well known enough around the school to win. New skills available. Bacteria and fabrics. And there's going to be an exam eventually. And we can go to the corridor and the cafeteria. Okay, sweet. Alright, I need my imagination raised. And I need to learn about invertebrates. I don't even know what an invertebrate is in-game. To the corridor.
With all the sweetness in the air, just remember that we care, but we can't come alone. Your friends will help.